there was no agreement to take care of
Hey guys,
well, there was an agreement that you breached. You breached the
coming from Minecraft. I'm on Lifeboat.
would not be left out at the same time.
Servers. Oh, please have something nice in here. Please have something nice up in here. Okay, this is not bad at all.
Well, with our agreement, we both agreed to not have the dogs out as long as we both were outside with our dog. I went out with my dog from the porch. He was actually upstairs in his kitchen balcony area, so he was not in the yard with his dog. So that was the we were there unleashed. We will both be present as we walk our
Alright, we'll just play me and some Clash of Clans.
And the two dogs not being out at the same time, not under supervision, which is not on a leash. Right. Under your control was that both dogs may or may not have a tendency to be aggressive. You had a contract, an agreement. You breached that contract by letting your dog out unleashed in the yard when his dog was there. But for that breach of your agreement, we wouldn't be here today. So you are responsible for his injury. And if he asked you to help pay for his tooth, and you said, I'm not going to do it, and he was persistent, that's not harassment. That's being annoyed.
I got that. I got that. Okay. I'm upgrading to that. I'm going to go check. This check should be successful. Oh.
This is not harassment. This is not harassment. He's showing you injury to his dog. You think that that's harassment? No, that's... Can I see the estimate from the dentist,
please? It's too hard.
So this is for an implant.
It will have to be an implant. The tooth actually broke, and there's some tooth there still, but they're going to have to remove that and do a bone graft.
Judgment for the plaintiff, the amount of $5,000. Counterclaims dismissed.
Fortunately for me, I knew that I had to...
Well, I was actually in the scuffle as well.
Interrupt the dog's breathing.
And so we were all involved in it. We both had injuries.
The only thing I could think to do was pull his head to me and bite his nose.
It's just that he decided to not think irrationally and bite the dog.
When I bit his nose, his head hit my chin, and that's when my tooth popped out.
He bit the dog on the nose in the midst of a fight, so he actually put his face next to the dog's face.
This is the result.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Jabor versus Brady. Step forward.
Angela Jabor is suing her son's former friend, 19-year-old Brady, for breaking her son's bed when he was drunk.
Ms. Jabor, I assume this is your son, and this is your son's friend. He was at your house. They were having a sort of get-together, and it is your claim that he was clowning around and jumped on the bed and broke the bed.
That's correct.
That's what the case is about. You weren't in the room when that happened.
No, I was not.
Who was?
My son and daughter.
Okay. Why don't you stand up? Both of you. What's your first name?
Trey.
And your
I didn't have to do anything.
Chris
I
is
just
your
opened it
friend?
up.
He was.
He was your friend on the day that your bed broke.
Yes.
Okay. How many people did you have over?
It was about 5 people.
Including your sister?
Yes.
Would she make the 6th person?
Yes.
And would you make 7?
No, that would be 6 total.
All together? And everybody was in your room?
It was my little brother.
Jesus.
Why weren't they in your room?
Because my room was flooded because I have a room in the basement, so that's the only room we could use at the time.
Okay, so tell me what Chris did to the bed.
Well, we were just all in the room just drinking and then
Drinking what?
alcohol.
What time of the day was this?
It was about probably 2 o'clock p.m.
Where was your mother?
and she was at work.
Where'd you get the liquor from?
We went down to the store and picked it up.
Who bought it?
I did.
Why?
We wanted to drink that day.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
How old are you? 20. How old are you? So if you sleep in your house,
Yeah.
when you're not home.
When I'm not home.
Right. And you do understand, Miss J. Moore, that if something happened to him, you would have been responsible.
I do now. And I did. When I got home, I was pretty upset to the point that I kicked him out.
I don't know whether I would have kicked him out, but is he still out or is he in?
No, he's back home.
Is everybody drunk?
No.
Who was drunk?
Really, I remember one person was really drunk. It was 50 vodka bottles, so it was another friend named Daniel.
And Chris was drunk.
I wouldn't say he was drunk, he was probably a little tipsy.
Oh, so tell me what happened.
Well, we were just all in the room, we were drinking, taking shots. I'd say probably took around 3 or 4 shots, and then after that, I'm not really sure
sure even what happened because it happened so fast. He was just, I guess he just jumped up because he started acting wild or whatever, and then he just like leg dropped the bed and broke it. So
What does that mean, leg drop?
it's like he jumped up and like, he just put his leg out and just like fell on the bed and it just broke in half.
Do you remember doing that?
Yes,
Do you remember what you were doing?
I do. I stood up to talk to our mutual friend Trayvon, who was also there.
Yeah, I'll show you
When I
what
sat back
I
down
just
on
did
the bed,
not
the
too
bed
long
itself
ago.
fell.
Anything
That's not
else?
true.
Anything else anybody wants to tell me?
Yes. After the incident occurred, my son, Trey, went and talked to Chris about this. I guess when this incident occurred, told me you have to pay for this bed. He agreed. He gave him $20. Trey then gave it to me. And I said, that's not going to pay for this bed. That's when we literally just got this bed. The bed's got to be paid for. So I kind of, since I'd known him for a few years, I thought that, he was going to take care of it. About 6 weeks went by. I didn't hear anything. I hadn't seen Chris. I see Chris all the time usually, but he hasn't been around in the neighborhood. I called his mother. I left a message. She called me back, and I kind of explained to her what happened. And she said, oh, Chris didn't tell me about this. I'm surprised. And she said, he doesn't make much money. Because when I called her, I said, I understand now that he has a job, he can pay for this bed.
How much was the bed?
The bed was $398.
Okay, so the bed was $400 and he's giving you $20.
Yes.
Okay, that's $380, correct?
Yes.
Do you know who's going to pay for the other half of the bed?
Probably
Her. Your 22-year-old who bought the alcohol. That's who's going to pay the other. He's only going to pay half. He'll pay the other half, the other 190. She should pay the other half. Because where is her responsibility lesson? What happened with her as a result of going out and buying liquor for all these minors?
Those things I found out later. So, she does need to be responsible. Everybody that's involved needs to be responsible for taking care of.
And what about him?
He's already been dealt with. Like I said, I kicked him out. This is one of many incidents that occurred prior to this party, and I was kind of fed up at that
Was his
point.
sister involved with the other incidents?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
He wouldn't take your money. It wasn't because he was saying to you, we want you to live with us. You're going to be like Nanny McPhee. You're going to be part of the family. What he's saying is,
This
I don't
was
want your money.
okay,
It's not
attack,
worth the
yes.
aggravation. Get out.
The most common cause of truck accidents is driver fatigue, resulting in 35 to 40% of all trucking accidents. Injured? Call me, Attorney John Clark.
call the Clark Law Firm at 775-1234.
When it hits about 40 seconds of it, I panicked because I didn't know my troops was going to make it from that builder hut over there. Right here. Here. That builder hut. They were like right here, and I deployed a lot of my archers right there. That one.
Or at Ross prices, get them all at the Ross Springs Restaurant.
Grand opening this Saturday in Southeast Columbia.
I got hurt bad in a car wreck. I can't work. I gotta do something fast.
It's easy. All you gotta do is call.
All I did was call Harrison Graves, and they got me what the law said I deserved.
Call us. It's just that easy.
Call 1-800-273-HELP.
With AT&T, the choice is yours. You only pay for the services you need to make your bundle work for you.
Call now to get high-speed internet for just $15 a month for 12
See, I
months
panicked
with a
about
one-year
right here.
When you bundle with TV, home phone, or even wireless on one bill.
With high-speed internet, you'll get 99.9% reliability with a connection you can count on.
Yeah, I panicked. I got scared I wasn't going to make it in time to get the 3 stars because I needed them.
For 12 months with a one-year agreement. When you bundle with TV, home phone, or even wireless on one bill.
Today, and get a $100 reward card for every new service you add. That's a $100 card for every new service. Don't wait. Call this number today.
Okay, well, this is it for this video, guys.
Closed captioning is provided by
Please leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe. I'm Master 56, and I will talk to y'all guys later.